you, Andy.
Well, Michigan's congressional delegation is coming together, pushing for federal help for Southwest Michigan after last month's deadly tornadoes. Democratic Senators Gary Peters and Alyssa Slotkin and Republican Representatives Tim Walberg and Bill Huizenga are all backing Governor Gretchen Whitmer's request to President Donald Trump for federal disaster aid. Now, that aid would go to Branch, Cass, and St. Joseph counties. Those counties were hit hardest by storms that killed 4 people. It was the deadliest tornado outbreak in Michigan in 50 years. Homes, businesses, and infrastructure were badly damaged. Lawmakers say while state and local help is already underway, federal dollars will be needed for a full recovery.